Hello there, people of the grid. It is Wednesday, April the 7th, and I am driving in southern Alberta. Ooh, windmills. I'll have to catch those on the video. Driving in southern Alberta, and on my way from Lethbridge back to Calgary. Had some meetings in Lethbridge, and now I'm working my way back. And I have a crack on the windshield that we were going to wait a little bit to get fixed. And on this trip, I just took a hit from a rock. There was a passing truck going the other way, and as he passed, I think he picked up a rock and I drove into it. And I'm only doing 105 kilometers an hour, and it hit the windshield, and it's the first time I've ever seen this where glass particles came inside the car, like just a little bit. It's not, there's no wind noise or anything coming in, there's no elements, but I think I'm going to have to put some tape on it just to make sure water does not come in. First time I have ever seen that. So looks like we'll be moving up the scheduling of our windshield replace to sooner than later. Here's what it looks like on the inside of the windshield. That's kind of what it sounded like. It was more like a bat hitting a window. It was a really loud noise, and it's the first time I've ever seen glass fragments come inside the car onto the dash. So definitely we'll need to get that covered up, and I'm wondering how quick that little fracture is going to spider as well. So that right down there beside my Tron Mickey, trying to hold this thing still. It's really hard to do. Anyways, those glass particles down there beside Tron Mickey, that's where it came in, and even shot a piece all the way over to here. There's a little tiny piece right there. Freaky. Look at that. I have never seen that happen before. I've seen cracks, like there's the big crack we have going across our windshield. That I've seen on pretty much every vehicle I own. But this is something new. So looks like we might have a road trip out to Vancouver to check that out. Anyways, over here to my right, way out there on the horizon, I think you can kind of make that out. That's a bunch of windmills. I think those are all, I don't know if they're new or not. I've never seen them before. I'm going to try zooming in. Let's see. There, now I've zoomed in. You can kind of see them out there. Look at that. Some of them are spinning. Some of them are not. Very cool. So yeah, looks like the Light Runner is going to be getting a new windshield. Quick update on where we're at with the car. We got a ton of kilometers. Look at that, 59,267 kilometers. Pretty sweet. And time for a new windshield. That's life in Alberta. That's really the unfortunate part of living in Alberta, where we use a lot of gravel and rocks on our roads because we get a lot of snow. We use a mix of salt and gravel, and that causes some issues like broken windshields. Usually we try and go for at least 2 years before replacing a windshield. So this is, I guess this is the second year. We've just gone past 1 year. So the plan is I'm going to pit stop here in Vulcan. I'm going to run into the hardware store, find some tape to cover up that windshield break. And then I'm going to grab some lunch, and I noticed a candy store, so I may pop in there and grab some stuff for the kids as well. Oh yeah, check out all that candy. Kids are going to go crazy, except now I got to get 4 little bags worth of candy. But there's tons of stuff in here. Here we go, quick pit stop at Subway for a lunch sub. Now this just has to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's a crosswalk where you cross, and look at that. They've got the Starfleet logo right embedded inside the crosswalk. It's one of the coolest things in Vulcan, next to the Enterprise, of course. Now from far away, it doesn't look too bad. You can barely even see the big scratch going or the crack going across the entire windshield. Now that is an amazing patch job. I think MacGyver would approve, Chuck Norris would approve, and of course, Mr. Spock also approves. So I will add to this once we go through the windshield replace adventure. Micer out. Oh, yeah.